I've got to ask you there's a refrain lyric that we heard earlier, and it goes, "So carry on like yesterday, because tomorrow will find a way." Who wrote that lyric?
Austin.
I don't know what it means.
Oh, I wrote it to him. Okay. Well, I'm just, I'm curious, the inspiration you had, the writing inspiration behind that lyric. And is it kind of a statement of hopeful youth and all this stuff? Because, so carry on like yesterday, because tomorrow will find a way is indicative of hope. Is that how you felt, or is it?
I mean, I was just happy, and I know I wanted it to be like a break and have the vocals start the chorus.
Okay.
And I thought "Carry On" was like a cool way to start it, so I used that and went from there.
It's a cool way to start any song.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just carry on my wayward son. And they did well with it, so okay.
And we actually cut that chorus down. There was like a second half, and he wrote all these lyrics for that song.
Uh-huh.
And I came over, he's like, I got a new song, you gotta check it out. And I came in, and he had a second half written to the same melody, different words. I was like, there's no need. That's so powerful that it's perfect. It can drive the whole chorus, and people will get it, and simple enough that they don't really have to think that much about it.
And does, in the Underdog Revolution creative process, does it work where your internal communication, and checks and balances with what works and doesn't work? Do you work well together?
I'd say so.
Absolutely.
Like even today, we just came up with a new song and we went to jam it in the room, and we ended we played it perfectly through the very first time. Just it was weird.
Okay. And so that you played it through just because the synergy seemed to work on the song, the enthusiasm on the new song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's and when we write lyrics, there's a lot of give and take when it's filling up the couplets and the bars.
Mm-hmm.
If I got an end in mind, like the last two bars, and he's got the first two, then he'll just say it, and I'll be like, oh wow, what a coincidence, that works perfectly with what I've got. And there's our first verse.
Gee, there it is. Genius right there. Okay.
Musical workings.
Do you find yourselves, constantly writing?
Yeah.
Are you disciplined writers?
Yeah, actually, me and Austin both keep binders of just tons of loose leaf paper and chord progressions written on each sheet.
Okay. Interesting. No, I think it's a great idea. So Austin, do you roll over at 3 o'clock in the morning and go, I got an idea for a song?
Well, I'm sometimes up that late playing guitar and stuff. So yeah.
We have the confession. There it is. Okay.
But yeah.
Because it is 24/7. I mean, that's what writing is all about. You don't know when the creative expression, when you're going to want to react to an emotion, good, bad, or indifferent, and then be able to write about it. So there is no time limit on writing. And there's a thing. Have you ever heard the term writer's block?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's real. It's very
Not
real.
only heard it, felt it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, sure. And I mean, artists would sign with major labels. Major labels, would say, hey, we need 2 full albums. Not EPs, 2 full albums. We need them in 6 months. The band's on a roll, and the band has to tour and do all the other things, and still somehow crank these things out to their label's satisfaction. The rigor is incredible. The pressure is amazing, and writer blocks is the result of all that. So amazing stuff. How much time, Kyle, do you dedicate each week to the business of the band?
Well, I do a lot of Facebook promotion, a lot of either recording with Austin or tightening up loose ends once we've recorded and mixing it, just because it's all at my house and it's just up a staircase and it's all there.
If you had to put hours to it, what would you have?
I'd say maybe 5, 6 a day, mostly at night. Come 9 o'clock to 12, I'm on the computers. And me and Austin for a week, we had a copied little one-line little tag, and it was if you haven't already, go the Underdog Revolution on Facebook, and it had our link and a little picture popped up.
We posted and
put that on everybody's
over 100 people.
Whoa! Okay. Really good stuff. When you're dealing with the creative process, how do the drums fit into any of this? Do you ever instruct Harrison what you want played, or do you just let him do his own thing?
Well, the thing is, until recently, we're starting to integrate him more into the recording process. But recently, it's been me playing the drums, and then when we go to have a full band rehearsal, we play him the recorded tracks.
Sure.
and then he does his magic because if I'm a 5, he's like an 8.
I was gonna
as
say,
far as
no, you don't
drums.
want to, don't overstress the star. I don't think- No, absolutely, you know. Good stuff with it. The,